Hi everyone, welcome to part 2, where we'll use Audacity to add the track tags and even out the volume between tracks. If you want to see how to set up Audacity and use it to record snippets of audio, check out part 1. So I have these track tags down here that I salvaged from previously supplied tracks, but you could easily record your own with a microphone in Audacity. And here I have the raw tracks that I want to finalize for my test. So I'll drag track 1 into Audacity.
Track 1.
And then I'll drag track 1 of the raw audio. You can see that Audacity creates a new track for this. So I'll just drag it up to the previous track and link it onto the track tag. I may need to make some space there, I'll just have to see. Now, because I use tracks from various genres and sources in a single exam paper, from classical to kwaito, the tracks can be very different volumes. Here's a Mozart piano sonata, and here I have Mendoza in Doda. Very different volumes, even just from seeing them, but we can imagine that those would also sound very different. So I could go through and adjust each one to a comfortable listening level, but Audacity has this excellent feature called loudness normalization. Because loudness is perceptual and is dependent on the amplitude of the sound waves, but also the frequency and duration of the sound. Loudness normalization takes all of these things into account. So we'll click on that clip that we want the normalization to affect, then go to Effect, Volume and Compression, and Loudness Normalization. Now in my school we used this default of -23 LUFS. If you want to find out about LUFS, I'm sure there are plenty of videos on the internet. So I use that, and we can normalize perceived loudness, that's fine, and all of these other things are fine. But YouTube, for instance, uses -14 LUFS, which is quite a lot louder. So let's apply that. And we'll see that the Mozart has got a bit louder. That makes sense because classical music is so dynamic. This part of it is probably just a quieter part, and it will boost that. And now we can export the whole thing, again, Control-Shift-E. And now I'm going to put it into a folder called, let's call it Final Tracks. And the file name, because I loaded in the track tag first, it automatically keeps the file name as track 1. Very, very useful. Wave we don't need. We can make this an MP3 since this is our final version. And export. Goes through a quick export, and there it is. Then I can click the X, and we're ready to start again. However, because we just made the first track, the other tracks will all move very quickly because we can reuse settings. So I'll go track 2. That's the tag. Track 2, Torelli Trumpet Concerto. Drag it up again. This one looks quite loud, so let's normalize it. Now, because I just used the normalization and I haven't used any other effects, we can use the shortcut Control-R, and it reuses that same effect that we had. So that is a very quick way to do this. And then again, Control-Shift-E. And it's called track 2 MP3, and it's in the same same folder, sorry. So I can just export, and goes quickly. Let's see how quickly I can do track 3. So track 3, track tag. Let's get some R&B in there. Drag it up, close, select, Control-R. Fantastic. Control-Shift-E, export, and close, and I'm ready for the next one. Literally a few seconds. And those files in the final tracks folder, we can then deliver to our students in the test. Perhaps that should be a part 3, how we deliver them to our students in a good and safe way so that there's no cheating. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.